Family First on this Monday morning, reading to children. As a parent, it's one of the strongest bonds you can have, but also you're hoping that your young child's going to pick up on the tools needed to begin reading on their own. But what happens if your child isn't getting it? Are they a slow learner, or is it something more serious? And what can you do about it all? Jennifer Bernheim noticed something strange when it came to her child, Evan, and reading.
I had two older children who learned to read very quickly, but I watched him again struggling, barely being able to sound out words.
At first, the mother of three thought he might be a late bloomer. Turns out, with help and support of school counselors and through a series of private tests, the results? Dyslexia.
Because then you think, is my child ever going to be able to read? Is he going to struggle the rest of his life? And so it did. It felt very overwhelming.
Because it's not a disease, it's a learning disability, it's not so easy to diagnose. So Bernheim founded the Right to Read Advocacy.
We educate and empower parents to help their dyslexic learners thrive, because it's quite a process to navigate.
Bernheim says early detection is key, and there are things you can do at home to check for warning signs.
Rhyming at a very young age, if your student or child is not able to rhyme, to blend or delete sounds, to take away the ending sound and replace it. You know, if I'm saying cat, if I take away the AT, and put AP, what does that spell? Or reverse, if I take away the C and you put in a B, what does it spell? My child couldn't do that. Literacy advisors who know how the public school setting works and can help you navigate the process to get help for your child. That's where Right to Read comes in. So I will sit with and coach parents on the process, or sit in meetings with them as well. And proper education plans going forward. So I think if you have any concerns about your child's reading, it's really helpful to get a evaluation.
Dyslexia is not something we're curing, but we're managing with it, right?
Exactly. There's no cure. It's something they'll have for their life, but you certainly can close the gap in reading, and the earlier you identify, the better.
So this was a concern that I had many years ago. My daughter, as her reading teacher said, oh, she likes to eat books. So I never worried about her, but her younger brother, who was a little slower to the game in reading on his own, and just even reading period, I sat there. I remember being very panicky when he was 3-4 years old, going, what is this? Because again, there is no cure. It is manageable, clearly, if you see the warning signs early on.
Yeah, I know that panicky feeling, and you're wondering, you know, is it just you're a little late to the game, or is there a problem?
And
you don't know.
Right. And then there's so many things going through your mind at the same time, right?
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
And as a parent, you do that constantly.
Yeah,
but reading, you know, when you hear that reading is fundamental, it's one of those biggies.